Ajo in Gujarati means come again, and that's exactly what I've done. I've booked myself a return ticket that takes me on a culinary trip of the north, and it just cost me a mere 222 rupees. Now you don't want to miss this train. Inside Rajdhani, comfortable dark wooden decor welcomes you, cushion and all. If the middle aisles don't excite you much, try the window seats. The large windows reveal a panoramic view of the bustling streets of Roypeta, which is where this cozy restaurant is situated at the Express Avenue. Serving you on this culinary train from Gujarati to Rajasthani cuisine are the colorfully attired waiters who help you settle in and ensure your journey from beginning to end is a memorable and hygienic one. All this without uttering a word. Silence is golden, and that's experienced here firsthand, and here's how.
Entire Rajdhani, they have hand signage because they want to do a mute service basically. So that's the reason they started doing the hand actions. So if you want, it's like a normal standard of sequence. So start with mineral water. So normally mineral water will have this one. So this says mineral water and cold and room temperature. So this is the thing, signage for this one. After that, we will show this one. This is a chutney. So initially chutney will come. After that, starters. So starters will show like this. That's a signage for starters. After that, this is a sign for a dessert. So it's all about the signage for Rajdhani, wherever we're going in India.
Well, I might be still learning to do the hand actions, but before I create utter chaos in this first class reservation, it's better I stick to what I do best, and that's hands-on experience in tasting food. But before I do that, let's start by cleansing one's hands the traditional style. On the Rajdhani train here, the way of going about food is a large thali or platter that is placed in front of you. First up, the chutneys, followed by the starters, the side dishes, the curries, and a steel tumbler of buttermilk, perfectly churned out and chilled to the right temperature. That's just getting me started. Rajdhani offers Gujarati and Rajasthani food, and the menu boasts of a staggering 44,464 varieties which are on a rotational menu. Now all the foods on the menu are household favorites in the North Indian homes. For the starters, I was served the Patra Samosa, a bite-sized diamond stuffed with potato masala, and the Lasuni Dokla. The Dokla is a typical Gujarati breakfast item found on many dining tables. The dokla is a typical Gujarati dish, and it's made here just like how we make our idlis. Now the trick in making a very good dokla is in the time and amount of steam used to cook it. This particular dokla that I'm having has got like a little garlic filling in it, and I'm going to quickly take a bite of it. Very tasty. Honestly, you actually don't need the chutneys to give it the taste because the garlic filling is very yum.
मेरे को 15 साल का एक्सपीरियंस है और राजधानी मेरे को 5 साल हो गया है और मुझे राजधानी में कहते हैं महाराज। और हर हमारे बुधवार को दाल बाटी होती है, देसी घी हम देते बना के, देसी घी में सुरमा देते हैं, राजधानी कड़ी देते हैं और अपना ये गट्टे की सब्ज़ी भी देते हैं। हम किचन में बहुत साफ़ सुथरा काम करते हैं, बहुत अच्छा खाना बनाते हैं, क्लीन बनाते हैं किचन में खाना। आप कभी भी अंदर आके चेक कर सकते हैं, देख सकते हैं आप किचन में आके।
Snacks onto more substantial dishes. On my platter, I'm having a Punjabi paneer, corn and capsicum semi-gravy. A healthy balance of greens and pulses in a palak moong dal mix. A potato gravy called the batata raswala, and a desi chana sukha made from channa. To help in relishing these vegetarian options is a fine selection of breads. A gorgeous puffed fulka, fresh off the stove, reminded me of those ads I've seen on TV. the crispy little fella made from spinach goes by the name Palak Puri. And last but not the least, the fried rotla, made to be eaten with jaggery and a good spoonful of butter. It's quite a meal to finish up at one shot, which is why once now and again you can look outside and glance upon the streets or the vehicles zipping past. It also happens to be a very good time pass. In Gujarati custom, buttermilk is a sacred food, and when it's served up to guests and people, it's a sign of gesturing a welcome and offering friendship. I know I've been welcome, but it's time to order my rice dishes on the thali. Signaling was not really my problem, because before I could say go, the waiter was back at my table to serve me again. The big spoon scooped up a gorgeous yellow helping of khichdi. Now if that wasn't enough, he offered me a helping of rice. No way was I going to have so much rice in one meal. Now the khichdi is glistening in the sunlight with all that ghee, and it's also got a few specks of jeera sprinkled into it. Now all Gujarati and Rajasthani food is made with pure ghee, so this is a very rich meal to have. But hey, it's a rare ticket to some authentic khana. Now as I finished my last spoon of khichdi, the dazzling grated carrot halwa came into focus. Also made with ghee, the sweet tray was going to be a calorie-rich one for me. The orange shreds glistened in the sunlight and smiled temptingly too. On a lighter note, you can choose the Shrikant and the Mohantal. It is a tedious process to make these desserts, but it's definitely worth taking this culinary trip. And if you enjoyed your journey, you can also pay a visit to the kitchen that is open to all. The Gujar Rajasthani style of cooking is well balanced in taste. Now if the curries are sweet, then the sabzis are spicy. It's more like a yin and yang of two opposite flavors, but they come together so beautifully. The best part of Rajdhani is that it's not a journey only for those who want to go home to the north. It's most welcome to everyone. Coming to our competition question. Now which stem in Latin means a large pearl? A, is it garlic, B, onion, or C, leek? Send in your right answers to feedback@ndtv-hindu.com.